Hey you all, I'm here today to talk to you all in reference to leadership. Okay, now this right here is something that it is all ages, because many of you guys are leaders already and you may not know that. Okay, so there may be attributes about yourself that you are already working towards, okay, that is ultimately going to get you to either lead in a positive way or a negative way, depending on how you decide to use your leadership, okay, your influence to lead others in what path you decide to take. Okay, it's ultimately your choice. So with that being said, many of you guys, of course, know that you do not have to be in a particular profession, or you may not even have a job. Okay, you may be someone who is experiencing a tough time in your life, and you do see your future as being brighter than your current situation. Okay, so when you are someone who has an ability of foresight, okay, in a positive way, you are going to know that there are things that you must inquire and acquire as well for yourself to become this individual that you ultimately are. Knowing the power of your influence, okay? We see a lot of people who are here on social media who have major platforms, and some of you may see that there are individuals who do specific things. Some of them absolutely have no idea the influence that they are putting out here in this world, okay? But the thing is about it, I'm not here to judge anybody. All I am here to do is to give you guys some information as to something that is going to benefit you most of all when it comes to being a leader, okay? One of the things that you must know when you are in a position of leading, okay, whether you have the position or you may not have that position at this moment in time, okay, what you have to know is that there are going to be instances where you are going to engage with different individuals, okay, and many of these individuals are not going to always be pleasant to deal with, okay, so you have to be able to have the bandwidth to be able to work with different personalities and different temperaments, and to know that there is a professional way that you are to behave when you are engaging with these other individuals, okay? So there are going to be some people who are going to be difficult that you typically like to be responded to, okay? So there could be many different reasons as to why a person may be responding to you in a particular way, but the most important thing is for you to have an understanding of your role, okay, who you are as an individual. And this is the reason why I speak more about integrity than I do character, because character is typically something that you can take on and take off, okay? You get a script, you play the role, and that is only going to work for you for an extensive amount of time, okay? And most of the time that character typically goes out when you guys clock out, okay? So many of you guys, you cut the charade as soon as you jump into your vehicles, and I'm not knocking anybody who does that, because I know that life can be pretty tough, okay? So with that being said, when you are a person who walks in integrity is going to be something that is ultimately going to benefit you. Integrity doesn't take away life from you. It doesn't take for you not to have any enjoyment in life. All it does, it assists you with your morality, okay? It teaches you how to respond to people, how you would like to be responded to, okay? So, typically, when we think about the things that people are doing outside of work and the things that they do in their spare time and how they behave towards other individuals, and then you'll see and you'll find out later on that this person has either lost their job or they've lost something of significant importance to that individual, simply because of the fact of when they clocked out, they begin to engage in things that were not conducive to their employment, okay, or their friendship group or the school, okay. Again, I'm speaking to you teenagers out there too, because you guys have to prepare for the future. There is some major things that God wants to do in you guys' life, so you have to get ready. So with that being said, you must know the importance of doing what it is that you're called to do, regardless of how you personally feel about somebody, regardless of whether you like this person or not. You have to be able to have the strength enough and the professionalism enough to say to yourself, you know, I may not like this person, but I have integrity, and my integrity is telling me that I need to do and provide this particular service for this individual, okay? And it is my job, this is my duty, this is the title that I have, or this is the person that I am for the community, this is what I'm going to do for the community. And regardless of, you know, what I personally feel about this individual, this person hasn't done anything to harm me. What I need to do is I need to make sure that I am conducting myself in a professional manner, because of the fact of what? It is your job, it is your integrity that is on the line when you are dealing with specific people. So don't allow anybody to take you out. It is so easy. It's so easy for us to respond to people that we like in a positive way. But how we respond to people who we may not like as much is ultimately going to show who you are as an individual. Regardless of the fact of you liking a person, whether this person is forthcoming with you, whether they say hi or bye, which is a common thing that I happen to see a lot when it comes to individuals. This thing where people simply don't like a person just because of the fact that a person didn't say hello to them, which I think is absolutely silly and nonsense, but to each his own, okay? Some people say that saying hello is something that is simple, it doesn't even take much, but at the same time we have to get to a point in our lives where we do not feel the need that we have the power to control another individual and what they decide to do with their time, okay? And that may be something that many of you guys struggle with, okay? So there are simple instances and things that are occurring within communities that are absolutely a distraction that is not beneficial to anyone. But the most important thing is how you respond to individuals that you may not like. Many of you teenagers out there, the perfect playing field for you guys to be able to exercise your forms of leadership is in school, okay? It is never too early for you to start doing certain things, okay? And to start changing things about yourself. Your future is very important. There is a lot of information out here, such as information that I myself is relaying to a lot of you guys out there, because after all, you guys are the future and we absolutely need you guys to be as strong as you need to be, but to also know the importance of taking care of your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health, okay? So anyways, I digressed. What I'm mainly talking about at this specific time is the importance of how you relate to other people, okay? And this right here is going to be your greatest test. Your greatest test is how are you going to respond to a person who doesn't see you as favorable, okay? Who doesn't see you in a particular way that you yourself may want to see yourself, or how are you going to respond when an individual doesn't respond to you the way that others respond to you, okay? And oftentimes people get caught up in situations where they are placed in a position, okay, and they have to do specific things. If you are someone who is going to be assisting individuals who are less fortunate, okay, let's use that as an example. So if you are assisting others who are less fortunate, and you have the power, okay, to either assist that person by helping that individual, or you have the power to hurt that individual.